5.
Skid Row, subtitle.
I was thinking we should come up with a name for these reviews.
Isn't it record reviews?
Should we just call it After the Fact?
Can.
Yeah. I mean, it's like 30 years later, and we're like, I'm going to review this 1989 Skid Row.
It's okay.
I know, it is fine. It's cool. But it's like...
We don't have to be current. We'll call it After the Facts. XX.
XX. After the Facts.
Rocks. No, a big fan. Love this record.
Yeah, Skid Row self-titled.
I
have to say, we were going to review Thick Skin, due to the fact that Johnny Solinger just passed. So
yeah.
Rest in peace, Johnny Solinger. But both Todd and I started listening to that record. And,
Creed vibes.
well, just, it had that. It had that
Just had a new
early 2000s, late 90s modern
shine
rock
down.
thing. I remember the first track on it. It kind of had it sounded like if Creed and Manson did like a mashup.
Yeah.
that
And then the
beautiful
next
people
one was
vibe.
more of a poppy rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, rest in peace, Johnny Solinger. But we decided to go back to the self-titled debut.
Where all these guys should get back to.
They should.
And if they need to change the name to Fist, they can do that because there's 5 guys.
5 guys.
They don't need Nuge.
All come together, you make a fist.
Yeah. They don't need Nuge. They don't need Scotty in.
Thank you, Sebastian.
He's the guy that comes up. He's the man with the plan.
Yeah, clearly.
Right?
Clearly.
We saw that from Trailer Park Boys, right? All
Yes.
the plans he had in there.
Yes.
Transporting the weed in the bus.
Yep.
Isn't that right?
Or was it on a train?
I think you know better than I do. I only saw it once. You're the one that told me. I loved it. Yeah, this record, I love it, man.
Yeah.
So, what's first? Artwork?
Artwork, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, cool logo.
Got the dudes.
Cool. I'm not usually a fan of the band picture on the front, but I thought this was done pretty well, pretty cool.
Yeah, kind of distance. You're not right up on them.
Yeah.
They're just looking around, looking cool, I guess. And
Strong vibe.
I like the logo. You like the logo?
Yeah, I don't think it's aged well, but I'm fine with it. I think it was great.
It's
for the
fine.
time.
It's not great, but it's cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Back cover.
Back cover. Oh, yeah.
Some fucking pretty dudes.
Yeah. Yeah. He even looks... His hair is killer right there. I haven't noticed it.
High to the sky.
I love those bangs, dude.
Sabo.
Right, just coming over the eye.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got a little bit of bleach in there.
Yep.
They didn't call that... This wasn't highlights. What did they call it back there? Just chunks?
Probably, I don't know. Probably would have been, maybe highlight. I don't know.
If they changed...
Pretty cool, though. Might have
Yeah.
been an extension piece if it's just on that one side.
Well, you can see some over here, some right there.
I was talking about the bleach spot, the bleach patch, like
Dude,
Terry
look.
Kelly.
Eye patch.
Sorry, Scotty.
Dude, that's not... Can we get you over here?
Scotty, we're going to put you over on the
He's
left,
like-
and you're going to kind of turn in a little bit. Make sure your hair's over that
He's
high.
like this. Oh, no, let's not. Let's get you over here. Sorry. Make sure you get that side of me, right?
Yeah.
I'm show my chain. I've never seen that before. That was really cool.
That was cool.
Chain connection
Chain from the
ears
nose to the ear.
nose.
Yeah.
Super cool.
God,
Wearing
how
House of
many
Lords
times you-
shirts? No, Lords of the New Church. That's cool. What a cool band.
Yeah.
I've never noticed this shit before until we're listening to it.
Yeah.
Or looking at it.
This is fun.
Yeah. So I love the back picture better than the front. That's cool. Total reminiscent of the times.
Yep.
Let's get into it. Big Guns is a crusher.
Yeah, good song.
Great riff. A lot of energy. It's tough.
Yep. Now, on the last episode, we talked about Steelheart and that type of hard rock. I feel like these guys kind of straddled that line between
Yeah.
that kind of hard rock, but still had kind of a sleazy edge to them,
Yeah.
and it really worked for me.
Yeah. Wildside would have been under that.
Yes.
Still had the somewhere between Steelheart, Wildside, Skid Row.
Yeah.
Skid Row was tougher. Didn't you know?
Yeah.
Still had the melodies and stuff, but it was still pretty street.
Right.
They didn't sweeten it up. But they had great songs.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that. To me, I just love their songs.
Great lyrics, too.
Yeah.
Great lyrics.
Absolutely.
Was Rachel the lyricist?
I don't know.
I know Sebastian didn't write,
I don't think he did.
so yeah.
He did say that he's co-written. Well, actually, that was "Slave to the Grind," so
Yeah.
maybe that was different.
I think he got a few lyrics in here or there. So it probably happened.
looking for the Sebastian digs.
Let's just call it as it is.
His assets.
Team Sebastian, though, still.
Hey, we had a good conversation about their split up and if they should get back together, and
Yeah.
whether Sebastian's annoyance was the catalyst for them being apart, or whether just the other guys are a bunch of douchebags. We're not sure.
Maybe a little of both.
Maybe all of it.
Maybe all of it, yeah. But
You
they're
know?
like, the other guys are just kind of this collective of douchery that are cool with each other, so. Maybe it's that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's that clickiness, because Sebastian was the last guy in.
He was.
Sometimes it's hard to be the.
They were already the
Outsider.
clique, so
They already had their
that's
core,
the
yeah.
clique. This guy's an outsider,
Yeah.
and it's easy to push him out.
Yeah.
But to not see the relevance and how much he meant to that band. I
Yeah.
mean, if he's not 50, if not more percent of the whole reason they are what they are.
Exactly.
He's got an amazing voice. The looks, man.
I was on Metal Sludge a while back, and of course they're always talking about shit like this, getting him back and this and that. And someone said, you get some other good-looking dude in Sebastian's place back then, they would have been just as big. I
No.
doubt it.
No.
I doubt it. Nobody could
Absolutely
sing like that
disagree.
dude at the time.
Yeah.
He
and
brought-
his swag, man. His attitude.
Total swagger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Big Gun's Killer. Sweet Little Sister, great tune.
I love that song. Can't stand this heartache.
Can't Stand the Heartache. Even for like such a fucking pansy ass name. Pretty good song.
Great song. Piece of Me's a
Killer.
cool one.
Killer.
I love the singles too. 18 in Life, man. What a great song, man.
That was a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Youth Gone Wild. Rattlesnake Shake, Killer. Youth Gone Wild, of course.
of course.
And that might have been the first thing I heard from them.
Yeah, that was our first
With
thing
the
I heard.
video?
Yep.
And they just came out rocking. I remember watching that video.
I'm surprised that song is that deep into the album, to be honest.
Me too. If Big Guns is strong, though.
It is.
So,
But I feel like maybe Youth Gone Wild should have been track number 2.
Oh, they could have started the album with Youth Gone Wild.
Yeah.
And then had
Yeah.
replaced Big Guns down where, like the first song on track 2.
Side 2.
You know,
right.
sometimes that
It's
happens,
vibe.
strong
Yeah.
and strong.
Yeah.
Either way, interchangeable. Here I Am's great.
Yep.
Making a Mess is good. I Remember You. I like the ballad. It's still a swooner, man.
It is. It is. I think I got burned on it over
Yeah.
the years, but
They played it
yeah,
a
it's
lot.
good. It's good.
Still a swooner.
The only Midnight Tornado, I'm a little.
I can't remember that.
Well, it's like, did you re-listen to the record?
I mean, if I heard the song, I'd go, oh.
Well, what was interesting, Midnight's okay, but then Tornado, because it's got that / Tornado, it's like this outro riff, kind of like Faster Pussycat did on Where There's a Whip, There's a Way. Remember at the end of that, they
Yeah.
changed the riff, and it's a whole different thing. They kind of did a similar thing.
Oh, I'm not
The outro
following
riff,
that.
the Tornado part was pretty cool, but they didn't do much with it.
Yeah. I'm going to go 9.
You're giving
For
it
the
a
record,
9.
I'm giving it
All
a
right.
9,
I'm going to
man.
give it an 8.5.
Yeah. A strong 9 on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I can top to bottom this, no problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot of good energy.
Well, yeah, when we decided to do this, I listened to the whole thing on Monday when I was out running errands. I'm like, yeah, that's a fucking good record. I'd forgotten because, I had it back in 89, and I saw them on tour when they opened for Bon Jovi. Drove up to Boise for that, and they were killer live. Yeah.
It's amazing that it held up, how you put it back in you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it kind of did surprise me. Yeah.
It's great, though.
Yeah,
Testament to how
exactly.
good this stuff is.
Yep.
So the artwork was what? 6? I'm not.
I don't know
it's
if we
all
ranked
right.
it, did we?
We didn't. The back cover is a good 7 for me.
Yeah, back cover, I'll give
It's
it
probably like a
7.
5 or 6. And it's all right.
Front cover?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the other criteria? How many have we done these now? 5? Still haven't learned the...
Does it work as a full record? Should it have been an EP or just a single?
Absolutely full record.
Yeah,
And I thought the continuity, too, and the arrangement worked really well.
it did.
Other than what we talked about, I mean, the interchangeable, you could have switched Big Guns and Youth Gone Wild,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
It's just those big, strong come-outs, first thing.
Right.
That matters.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I'm not a big intro guy. You like intros?
It depends.
I mean, I hear intros and I'm like,
Yeah. Sometimes I'm cool with it.
dude.
Yeah. Got to build a little anticipation,
I'm already
right?
bored by the time it's get to the song. I'm already down notches.
What if it's cartoonish?
It depends. I mean, it depends on what it is. But like big guns just waste no time. It's
Yeah, they just fucking hit it. Yeah.
down and down.
Yep.
Ooh. And it's in.
Very cool.
That's an intro.
Okay. I'll go with
I'm
that.
just kidding. It's not an intro. It's part of the song. Let's see. Anything else?
Any good?
I haven't bought this on vinyl just because I'm now
You worked Skid Row a few times.
bunch of
over the
times.
years,
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Any stories or any standout?
Not
Situations?
really. I never talked to the band. Their texts were okay, pretty cool. They had some fun, a couple of times we'd say, "Oh yeah, sorry man, this is all we had for this part of the gear," or "Hey, we couldn't get the," whatever was happening, and they would tell us stories about doing shows in South America where drum sets were completely pieced parts, like a tom from somewhere else.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, they've been through.
They've seen it all.
Yeah, nothing wasn't like they were surprised or
That's cool.
They just they would make it work.
Yeah.
Rachel Bolan still plays the GK 800 head from the 80s,
Okay.
which I think we talked about.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool. I love that head. I think he's Ampeg 810s, a couple of those, the guitar guys are JCM 900s. Granted, I'm not sure, if it was part of the substitution. I don't think the GK, the bass amps were, but they just used 900s. They sounded great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that was when Solinger was singing.
Was Phil Varone in the band on the drums?
Probably.
Because he was in for a while.
I just don't remember because their techs, they had two. They had a drum guy,
Okay.
and he was from New York.
Yeah.
He was a pretty nice guy. And I think he'd been with Typo Negative too or something. Those guys always do.
Sure.
And then they had one other guy that handled the guitars and the bass. So the band didn't even show up
Yeah.
until everything was absolutely dialed. So we never got an interaction with
Okay.
the members.
Cool.
So, but yeah, they played great. They were excellent.
I'll bet. Yeah. Yeah. I believe it. So.
And they like to spit a lot on the stage. So that made great for cleaning up chords at the end of the night, right?
Yeah.
It's like a minefield out there.
Rolling up that chord.
As long as the band had plenty of towels that they left,
Yeah. Gross.
That's gross.
But that's rock and roll.
Shout out, man. Rock stars, dude. That's
Yeah.
what you do. You spit on stuff,
Yep.
right? That's what I read.
I've heard.
Did you read the Rockstar Manifesto?
Was that in the
Things to do?
manifesto?
Things
I
to
didn't
do.
finish it, so
You didn't finish. You're still reading it. It is pretty long.
it was just instinctive that I was spitting on stuff.
Well, that's why you lean towards that style.
And I'd like to take this moment to apologize to some of those people that got spit on in the process.
Yeah.
Not really.
No.
Not apologizing.
The odds of them listening are really good. So.
Yeah. What do you mean, Todd?
Is that an empty apology then? Is that considered? I'm just kidding, dude. Anyway, I love this record, man.
Great record.
Strong. It's a 9 for me
8.5.
and
So,
a 6 for the cover. So,
all right. That's number 5. Tell us what you think.